Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just finished filming my favorite blushes of 2015 and now I'm getting ready to film my favorite bronzers of 2015. So I am in the same shirt, I got the same makeup, same hair and everything, so I hope that you guys don't mind. But anyways, I loved my bronzers this year. I truly loved them, and I was really into contouring this year, which before that I really wasn't into contouring, just mainly bronzing up the skin, but contouring was really big for me this year. So I'm going to start off with some of the products that I contoured with. The first one is by Marc Jacobs. This is the Mirage filter. This has to be my favorite product to contour with, and as you can see, there's a really big dip in there, and then I got really scared because this is a very pricey product, so I just stopped using it and I just mainly used it on special occasions. But I absolutely love this powder to contour. A lot of people were complaining because it's pretty powdery, but it is so soft, you guys. This is the perfect contour. It really is. There it is. And I had no problems blending this contour out, and that's why I loved it so much. It just melted into the skin. I hardly had to work at it. So this is a definite favorite of mine, my #1 contouring powder. The other one is the Kat Von D contour palette. When this baby came out, I jumped on it so fast. I wanted it, and I remember going into Fora and being like, okay, do you have the Kat Von D contour palette? I'm like, no, we don't have it yet. And then another lady came out, she's like, no, we have it in the back. I will go get you one. I'm like, okay, go get me one. And I fell in love. I truly did. And I know this is going to be in a lot of people's favorites this year, but it is amazing. The quality is just there, you know? And I used all of these. I even used them for my eyeshadows when I got really lazy, especially like this shade right here. I would just use this for like my outer corner V and just kind of blended it into the crease, because I know a lot of people didn't like this to contour, but you know what? I actually didn't mind contouring with this. I would just dab just a little bit on my brush and then just chisel out a little bit more. Loved it. So I would mainly mix these two together. Sometimes I would just wear this on its own. And a lot of people set their eyes with these colors up here, but I didn't like that. I found it to be too cakey underneath the eyes, but I did like using these shades to clean up my contour. So I would even clean up a little bit up here and a little bit underneath my contour. And then I would take it up my T-zone and just kind of set it a little bit, but very lightly, because they're quite powdery, and I felt like these, you can see it on the skin. So that wasn't my favorite, but I loved using these to clean up my contour. But amazing palette. I will not be without this. So these two I will probably always repurchase. Okay, I'm gonna move on to a limited edition product, and I hate to show a limited edition product because it's like, Lisa, you can't get that. And I know that, but it was my favorite and I seriously reached for it all the time. And it is the Lise Watier bronzer. It's huge. This reminded me so much of the Mercier, which I'm going to show you guys next, because that one I just love too. I mainly use this to bronze up the skin, and it was beautiful. Like, it just, I don't know, something about this powder, it just gave me the most beautiful summer glow, and it just looked good. So love this, love it. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's limited edition. So okay, so the next one, Mercier. So you guys can see it looks very similar. I'll just put this next to it. Like, look how big that is next to the Mercier one. Another bronzing powder that I love. This I can actually contour a little bit and bronze up the skin. I even wore this as a blush. Again, beautiful. Everybody that I know has this product and loves it. And when she made it part of her line, we all got super excited because now we will always be with it. You know, it's not limited edition anymore, but it is very beautiful. Okay, this next bronzer is probably my favorite bronzer to bronze up the skin with, because it seriously looks like you came from like Hawaii or like Mexico. Like, it gives you the most beautiful, natural, like tan look to your skin. It really does. And it's the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light. Now, I know when these first came out, a lot of people either loved it or they hated it. Even some of my closest friends didn't care for it. So I was kind of on the fence of even trying it, but I like to try things for myself because sometimes, you know, you have to do that to see if it works for you. So yeah, I got the lightest shade. I kind of want to eventually one day get to the darker one just to kind of see the difference. But right now, I love this one, and it really does give you the most beautiful tan look to your skin, like you just came from the beach. So that's why I love this. It just blends into the skin, it melts into the skin. I don't know, it's just, I like it. This next one, I just could not leave out of this video. I'm telling you guys, it was the year for bronzers for me. And it's by Sephora. This is in the color Fiji. This is their bronzing face powder. This is stunning. I fell in love with this because it is just so soft. It does have like a little kind of like a shimmer to it, just a very soft shimmer, but I'm telling you guys, it is just perfection. It really is. It's in the color Fiji. Once again, I will have everything listed down below for you guys, but I do recommend this. I know a lot of people fell in love with it in 2015, so it's just beautiful. It really is. I couldn't leave it out. Two drugstore bronzers that I fell in love with this year. One is by NYC. This is the Big Bold Bronzer. Again, I don't hear anybody talk about this product. I mainly contoured with this. You can definitely go ahead and bronze up the skin with this as well. I've already made a pretty big dent in it, as you can already see. I believe this is still available. I thought it was limited edition, but I don't think it is. This is in Metropolitan. I think that's how you pronounce it. I will have it down below for you guys. But this is gorgeous. It's a beautiful powder, very, very pigmented. You don't need a lot of this, and it blends into the skin really nicely. It has pretty much the same texture as the Sephora bronzer. So very, very beautiful. Again, you can contour and bronze with this powder. This last one is newer to me. I probably picked it up, I would say around November. It came in a kit. It was a really great deal. It was on sale for like $20, $25. This is the NYX Matte Bronzer in the color medium. It was on my wish list forever. And it really is a nice bronzing powder. It's way too warm to contour with, so I mainly just bronze up the skin with this, and it's matte. I don't own, well, yeah, most of the bronzers that I showed they're pretty, you know, they have some sheen to it. So this is matte. So when I felt like having more of that matte look, then I would reach for this one. And I wanted to give you guys some more options when it came to drugstore. When it comes to drugstore for me, I don't tend to buy a lot of blushes or bronzers from them. I mainly stick to like foundations and lipsticks when it comes to drugstore. So I wanted to just throw this in for you guys and just let you know that it was a favorite of mine for 2015, although it came into my life a little bit later in the year. Now you guys are probably thinking, Lisa, those are a lot of bronzers that you shared in this video. If you had to pick just one, which one would it be? I'm going to tell you guys right now which one I would pick if I had to pick just one. Actually, sorry, I'm going to pick two, because one I mainly use to bronze up the skin and one that I use to contour. So if I had to pick two, the two that I would choose, the first one would have to be the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light, and to contour, it would definitely have to be my Marc Jacobs Contour Duo. Love these two. So these two, if you guys just want to try out one, these are the two that I recommend. Okay, so that is it. My next video will probably be my favorite eyeshadows. I think I will do that one next, and then it will be lips, and I think this series will pretty much be done. Okay, so here's where I end the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you're not subscribed, I hope that you guys subscribe and stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.